Right. So, we ran into some technical difficulties there. Which is a damn shame, because as I've just mentioned, that cutscene is pretty awesome actually. It's a pretty awesome cutscene, and it's too bad that you missed it.
We'll send you a YouTube link.
Yeah. But Grigori is basically the coolest guy. Because he is a dragon, you see. Threctes.
In that cutscene, you see Grigori confesses his love to your dad.
Exactly.
I'll take that.
I think
then
that's
all
what
hell
happens,
breaks
right?
loose.
Yeah. You get a choice if you want to marry the dragon or not.
Hmm.
And if you do, it basically turns into Drakengard 3. Riding a dragon, wrecking shit.
I thought it turned into a Japanese dating simulator.
That's the entire game, though, to be perfectly frank.
Now, Arthur,
it starts up with you in a generic Japanese school, where everyone just found out that you're dating a dragon.
Grigori has a very, very big desk.
And everybody keeps saying, why is some guy's dad in the school? You're here.
This makes no sense. Right, so anyway.
I'm just wondering how Arthur...
We're supposed to go all the way back. The worst part is that you're supposed to go shatter the Dragon Forged. So we're up here. And now we're supposed to go over there. I don't wanna.
Run, run, run.
Pretty much. But you know what? Screw that. Let's explore this area instead. Because there is a lot of shit in this area that most people never see. Because there's really no reason to investigate just around this area except, you know, for just lust for exploration. And it's really a shame because in terms of nature, this is perhaps one of the most realistic areas in the game and one of the most unique.
Up there.
Hmm.
The stronghold is awfully high up.
Geist insists you use your fairy stones.
The footing here is poor.
He insists.
A hobgoblin arisen. Be wary.
You can't control me. You can't control your dad.
Your dad controls you.
Your dad does what he pleases.
He uses
Fuck wolves! Yeah!
Someone says that you should not fight a whole pack of wolves yourself. Your dad says, fuck you.
He knows that we'll hunt you back. He's prepared.
Yeah. Rule 1 of fighting wolves, bring a really big hammer.
Hell yeah. Either that or you can be like that really awesome guy who killed a bear with his teeth.
Yeah, just crawl up there and gnaw it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck your shit, bear.
I'll be right back.
Step 1 is to assert dominance over your prey. By showing them how badass you are.
There are a lot of wolves here. Wherever I go, wolves there are.
I keep telling you. Someone in your pack, in your team, is betraying you. And luring the wolves there.
I really do like the alpha male direwolves though. I mean, look at the size of those things.
Shit.
They're like tigers.
It's like Princess Mononoke. Crap.
And the worst of all is that we haven't even seen the biggest wolves yet.
They're bigger wolves?
Yes, there is another level of wolf in this game.
It's dragon wolves, right?
Dragon Forged mega wolves. With armor.
Yeah, they run up at you and then they pin you down with their pincers and then they breathe fire at you.
Actually, that is exactly what they do.
What?
Yeah. You'll see.
But I was making that up.
No, you weren't. You knew it subconsciously.
You know it to be true.
And Casey found a pumpkin. Hey, Arisen, look what I found. That's good, Casey.
Did you find 10,000 wolf corpses? No, a pumpkin! Excellent. Really, yeah. Well done.
In the midst of wolf apocalypse, he managed to find a pumpkin. Oh hey, look, more wolves!
What a surprise. I mean, I never would have thought.
Tired of wolves.
At least they're not slimes.
Oh god, that would be the worst thing. Slimes in this game. Resistance to all physical damage.
Dragon's Dogma Terraria Edition.
Oh no. And you'd have random dragons just appearing from the sky and wrecking everything you built.
Yeah, and you're just walking around and then great fucking worms are like sprouting out of the ground, eating you alive. And Elistor says, not just slimes, metal slimes.
Hell yeah!
It's Terminator 2. Dragon's Dogma Edition.
Don't let them drag you off.
Get down here, Hoppy, so I can smack you with my hammer. There we go. Yeah!
Guys Teller points out that there is a lesser Drake to fight, actually.
Yup. In this side of the game there is a Drake that you can fight, and then later on there are actually several. They all have different elements as well.
Ah. Of course.
Whoa. Get. Fucking harpies.
I like the way that you're being such an acrobat with that frigging chest caver.
Just flailing wildly with the damn thing. God damn it.
I mean,
Get.
I just realized that your character is actually part cat. I mean, you're flailing around like a madman in the air with that thing, but you always land on your feet.
It's because your dad has the gravitas necessary.
Either that or he's got like
You know what,
buttered
screw
bread
it.
underneath his feet.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
Now this place here, for example.
Clear growl comes from beyond the pale.
This is Ophis' domain. This is where Ophis lives. That's Ophis right over there.
Hello, Ophis. And that girl just standing there, she's like Ophis' girlfriend.
Yup.
Ah.
Pretty much, from what I understand.
Okay.
And Ophis went to take a nap.
I'm back
Welcome back.
with a delicious pulled pork sandwich.
Don't get cocky.
You.
Be off with you.
Who? Me?
Why are
What?
you here?
Are you afraid of my boyfriend?
Hey, Ophis. You're a pretty cool guy.
Hello.
Hope you don't mind if I steal your treasures.
Scratch his belly. He likes that.
This looks interesting.
Do. Right, there we go.
Ingot Club.
Thanks for your time, Ophis. See you around. Moo to you too, bro.
And he is surrounded by explosive barrels.
He likes to live dangerously.
Apparently. Either that or he likes to pretend that he's a pirate on his pirate ship.
Ophis, the one-eyed pirate.
Yeah.
At night you can hear his solemn song. Yo ho, a cyclops life for me.
And despite being a one-eyed Cyclops, he chose the pirate name Two Arms.
Because he has 2 arms, see?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
See? Yeah. It's a very good name.
And it's getting dark again. Why is this game always so dark?
I sense something nearby. A bird, perhaps.
We live in dark times.
And then he knows, oh hey, there's probably a griffin around, and I'm like, yeah, sure bro. Whatever.
There's probably a griffin around. Not that I warned it or something, but you know, it could be.
Yeah, not that I tweeted on my griffin calling whistle or anything.
Yeah, but you know.
With spots where useful materials may hide.
And then there's that wonderful marshland over there. If you touch the marsh, you get poisoned. And I believe it also causes blindness or something.
Awesome.
Great fun, great fun.
It's like a boys' night out. Guys Teller notices that griffins don't spawn at night.
Yep, they only fly around today.
Yeah, and you get poisoned and blinded by the water. Exactly as you said.
Hey guys, what's going on here? Wow,
Man, it
someone
worked.
had the worst accident. Holy shit. How did you even?
He was picking firewood and he rolled a 1.
He just stood up too fast and it pierced through the back of his skull.
And all his friends would like it.
LOL! How drunk do you even have to be to do something like that?
They just posted it on Facebook and then they went their merry way.
But what about him? Oh, well, he's dead, of course.
That structure before us is the Great Wall.
Guys Teller notices that the water works on enemies as well. Which I personally find very good. There's too many games where enemies don't take damage from
Problem, though.
enemy stuff.
The current enemies at night are phantoms, so they don't give a shit. And during the day, there are plenty of harpies. So it doesn't work quite as well as you would have hoped.
Or to travel by land, and with no choice but to go around.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
I have it on good words though that goblins are hilarious once blinded.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. What a queer odor. Hey.
And you've been running around in full armor all day, slaughtering stuff. And you haven't been bathing because, you know, water is poisonous.
That was pretty nice,
Yes.
actually.
And he has been groped by gay zombies, as we found earlier.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you smell wonderful. At least you found one girl before who liked that smell.
Practice, precision strikes and enchantment use will become routine.
Right, so we can either walk all the way back, or we can use a fairy stone. Heh,
Hello,
I
Ferris.
think I know what Geist would want you to do.
heh. Now, those of you who have seen the map pop up from time to time might have noticed that the south part of the map is almost completely unexplored. That's because there aren't actually that many quests that bring you there.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Which means that I honestly have no reason to go there
I'll take that.
at all, except for exploration.
This is a place quite
And Casey just nicked a fairy stone, the asshole.
This is where the merchants live. It's quite open.
What? He took your first stone?
He found one on the ground and thought that he should have it.
Take it back.
Wouldn't you?
That shit is mine now, son. Better hand that over before someone gets hurt.
Oh, I see you found my first stone that I dropped earlier. It's good that you found it and gave it back to me. Now, mister.
Right.
Hand it back before you hurt yourself.
And apparently he handed it over to Violetta so that I would not be able to grab it. Okay then.
Just our inventory.
What? I don't have a fairy stone.
I wish that Arthur could XCOM, says Dotai.
Hmm? What was that?
Dotai wants XCOM.
Oh, yeah, that is not happening tonight. I'm terribly sorry, but that's simply not happening. Ah, goodness. Alright, let's learn some warrior skills.
Now Alastor is crying. I hope you're happy.
Act of Atonement. Oh yeah, here we go. Arc of Might. Now that's a good skill. It's basically Lash, but even more ridiculous. And of course, Arc of Atonement, which is basically a sort of Counter-Strike stance. I suppose we can grab that as well. Right, so. Complete fucking darkness. I thought I asked to sleep until morning. Is this really morning? It seems awfully early in the morning if such is the case. Your dad does not get up before 8:30.
The early bird catches the worm, and by worm I mean dragon.
From peasant to noble.
The early dad catches the worm.
Running through the noble quarters at night. Nothing suspicious at all.
It's not actually night though, it's supposed to be day.
I just read that as leader of all grannies.
The
And I was
master
like-
of grannies. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, he really likes the cougars.
No, please, no. Right, let's see if that treasury guard is on his break.
Don't you need to like bring the ring to get into the awesome chest?
Yes, I do, but I still want to make sure. No, he's there. Oh well. Right, so let's go visit the Dragon Forge and get an explanation on how this whole dragon thing works. Now, the interesting thing is that once we do know what we're supposed to do, guess where we need to go to fight Grigori?
In a land far away.
Back up to Great Wall. The place we just left.
Whoop-dee-doo.
Yep.
This is feeling more and more like World of Warcraft. Go
I
there, talk to
wouldn't-
that person. Go back. Go back to the first place again. Talk to another person. What?
Can't you just go and have a talk with him yourself, or at least, I don't know,
But you're a
send
but
more than one sentence at a time?
you're a mighty warrior. You need to go while we fight this dragon here. And stuff.
And stuff, I think, is the important part of that equation. We're doing stuff, you see. Very busy
Well-
with stuff, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Totally stuff. All day long.
There is no shame in fleeing from an overpowering foe. Fuck that noise. Never retreat. Never surrender.
Grand sword.
Always die.
Alright, so this is active atonement, basically.
Yeah, I see you're crying there.
So the more people hit you while you're in active atonement, the more damage you do with the strike that follows up. And it can get ridiculously strong. As in thousands of damage strong.
So you should invest in like healing herbs and stuff.
And then there's the Arc of Might, where you basically line up for a baseball hit.
Batta out!
And then...
And you miss. That's why they call it the Arc of Might. It might hit. Might not.
Exactly.
Straight from the road.
But yeah, that attack is basically solely designed to be used against weak points on dragons and other creatures once they've been downed. There is no use in actually trying to use it in active melee combat.
The roads are safe.
Because you will not be able to hit jack shit.
We best stay wary.
And here's a lady just walking around in a bikini for some reason.
Okay.
Isn't it cold? She was even barefoot. Jeez.
This must have been built ages ago.
That's totally normal in Fantasyland.
Welcome to Fantasyland. Right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to drink some liquid Vim. And then we are going to place this here. And then we're going to leg it the whole damn way.
Excellent.
A bridge. Who said
Because fuck walking. I am so tired of walking.
The road splits here.
I'm so tired of walking, I'm running.
Exactly. Should now be noted that the poor pawns, of course, do not have the glorious help of magical potions, so they're just trying desperately to keep up.
Dude. I mean, all these pawn comments just makes me think of an old role-playing game I had where you could buy the feat, "You're not the boss of me."
Whoa!
Hello. So much for sprinting the whole way.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to Arc of Might this guy. Just stay exactly where you are, sir.
Arc of Might in the butt.
And here we go. Yep, that took off 2 bars of health, by the way.
Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
Now we're talking monster slaying, baby.
So basically, is that just from a standard hit, or is it like the more you load it up?
Well, you of course have to load it up all the way to the top in order for it to work. If you let go early, it's just a normal hit, more or less. But yeah, that's basically what Arc of Might is for, because all the classes basically have 1 or 2 techniques that are all about just alpha striking like a madman, and Arc of Might is it for warriors.
It's a fitting name, at least.
Now the interesting thing is, of course, that that's not the end of the attack in question. There is actually a second level to Arc of Might. Wherein the already super ridiculous attack becomes even more super ridiculous.
Hyperbola of Might.
Arc of the Mighty Ducks.
Oh yeah. But I mean, there are some games that have, like, yeah, you're a level 1 fighter, let's learn Death Strike.
Did that deer just headbutt me?
Nope.
He's like, okay, maybe you beat a chimera, but what about me? Yeah! Unsurprisingly, that didn't work. But now you know, dear, that your dad is an apex predator.
Tis weary work standing guard in hostile lands. Morale can falter.
Running!
Is an imposing sight.
You have found a rock! Yay! Would you like to collect a rock? Yes, no.
Oh god, if the game actually asked that every time.
Arrive at the next northern stronghold.
Oh my god.
Japanese game design. You have found an item. Would you like to take a closer look? Yes. It seems to be a rock. Would you like to pick it up? Yes, no.
Are you sure? Yes, no.
God.
Which pocket would you like to place your new rock? Would you like to name your rock? Are you sure? Yes, no.
The standard name for the rock is Rock.
And you rename all of them Rocky.
Oh god, there's a griffin here, isn't there? Yep, it is.
There, Master! Griffins!
Hey, booty.
I shall take on the scroll.
I like that she says griffins, but that doesn't seem quite right. Oh goodness. It's here! It's here! Smash it! Wreck it!
Hello.
Hey for the wings! Get back here, you piece of shit!
Fine.
I think it's got Violetta in its jaws, actually. Hey! Let go of my pawn!
That's my pawn, not your pawn. Holy crap.
And Violetta gets grabbed by a harp instead.
Violet just loves flying.
And here's the griffin again. Come on, grab him, get him, smash his fucking face in. Yeah, wreck him.
Do the griffins actually attack the harpies as well?
Yeah, all large creatures when they do their sweeping attacks will hit anything, basically.
Yeah, but does it actually... is there actually animosity between the wild animals in this land, or are they all like...
yes.
I hate humans.
Griffins can and will. Oh goodness. Attack and eat animals. Seriously, don't let this thing take off, or I swear to God, I will wreck you. Set it on fire, now.
I think it just did. I think it made it want to run away.
We do not want to let it run. Come on, you bastard.
Break its wings.
Easier said than done, sadly. Especially with those harpies, they're not really helping. Come on, little kid, get up.
I shall give them a stern talking to.
Gosh darn it. Get back here. You silly Billy. Oh, that was a nice sound. Don't tell me you're running away, you bastard. Oh, you are, aren't you? Oh, you. Come on, come at me. I dare you. Come back at me.
Come on, eat some harpies.
Oh
They're
god, he
delicious
did.
this time of year.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay. Two can play that game.
Be careful what you wish for.
Indeed.
Why aren't you actually casting any spells or trying to hit him or anything? It's sort of annoying, guys. Come on, can we actually attack the giant murderous creature now?
But it's so majestic.
I don't give a shit. It's Ark of my time. Come on, come on, come on.
At least you can move while you're...
There we go.
Loading it
Oh, yes! Fuck griffins.
Oh, damn.
Your kid has learned a new way to fight their ilk. Maybe she Arcs of Mights them.
Smash him up.
Brain Imp just woke up.
He took a nap.
And Elastor claims that the Griffin got chest caved TM.
Chest cave. It's fantastic. Still, that felt good. That's actually the first time I've taken down a wild griffin, believe it or not. It's really, really tricky to just get the bastards to land, usually. Right, let's visit the Dragon Forge so that he can explain to us what the fuck is up with that whole dragon thing, bro.
So the dragons, you know, what's up with that?
What's up with that?
I make dragons. That's why they call me the Dragon Forge.
Oh, there we go.
Just put them together here.
Oh shit, the hour is come, bro.
The door lies open. Seek the temple atop the Tainted Mountain, beyond the Great Wall. At its pinnacle, in the shadow of the world, keeper of the endless ring, you will make your choice. What you there become, only you can decide.
Foreshadowing.
And a sunken chest.
And he gave us the Dragon Leather West, which is actually really good if you're not a warrior class. Look at that thing. Look at the stats on that thing. Completely unupgraded, it's superior to DLC armor. It's actually really good.
But it makes you look like you have a dumb skirt on.
No, it's not dumb. It's not dumb at all.
It's not a skirt, it's a kilt.
And then Draconian Strategy Volume 1, an ancient pawns book that reveals how knocking a dragon off balance will expose its vulnerable heart. And it's like, okay. Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, some evolutionary trait said that an external heart was a good idea.
The best idea.
Really, though, I don't think you need a whole book for that.
Do you know about that orange glowing weak point that dragons have on their chest? Well, there's this trick, see?
You hit it.
Take some pamphlets.
If you smack it really hard on the knee, he will erase that arm and go, ow! And then you smack it in the heart.
But you see, the book was written for warriors to understand, so it has really big letters and pictures and stuff.
It's more of an instruction manual, really.
It's actually a flip book.
It's actually how IKEA got the idea for their pamphlets.
Punch here to kill deer.
Yeah. If you have any problems, call a friend.
That is the worst part about those freaking pamphlets, seriously.
If you have any problems, call IKEA. And they will laugh at you.
You can't even build Bosse.
What the hell?
Oh, hello, there's a harpy. Great.
No harpies.
Fuck harpies, I'm leaving. I don't even care anymore. Just leave me alone, please. I don't want to. I'm still heavy, because I'm fat. God damn it, how much stuff am I going to have to hand over to other people before I'm down to average? Seriously. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm carrying several pounds of griffin pinions. That would probably do it. I do like that griffin pinions are basically a pound each. That's sort of impressive.
They're probably very, very large. I mean, griffins aren't small birds. Thingies, lion.
Beasts.
Thingamajigs.
Thingamajigs, yeah, they're probably thingamajigs. The animal kingdom of the thingamajig.
Oh yeah.
That's where you have your chimeras, your manticores, your hydras, your gore chimeras, you name it.
Yeah, all those, thingamajigs.
Yeah.
See, scientists aren't able to classify them properly because they always die. They try to study them.
Either the scientists or the creatures, depending on who has the highest level. Right, so let's head over to the Tainted Mountain and find the giant dragon, I suppose. Let's see, maybe we can beat the boss before the end of the stream. Maybe.
I hear aught moving around the woods. Yeah. If you say so.
I hear things
really
in the
have to
woods,
say odds.
master. There are things in the woods.
I see
I'm sure
things in the
there
woods.
is.
No, they're not things, they're aughts.
I mean, what are those things even doing? They're just like wandering around. Is it like a search party?
Someone got lost in the woods again.
Yeah. The hobgoblins really aren't nasty. And they're not like patrolling, they're just trying to find their way home.
We live in the mountains, man. We're not used to forests.
Yeah, and now Bob has gotten himself lost again. We have to look for him, and then Rob always gets lost by that. It's crazy. And we don't really want to ask for help, so we kind of try to kill everyone who finds us because it's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing, we just have to kill all witnesses. Oh, you have no idea. And suddenly we understood why people don't really like goblins.
They're just too shy.
Even in numbers.
Murderous insecurity. So fun.
That has to be the worst thing to put on your Match.com profile, seriously. Murderous insecurity. If you point out one of my character flaws, I might have to strangle you to death before you tell anyone else. 99% enemy. And Violetta will apparently have nightmares after killing goblins.
Okay, but the undead and the
No, she's fine with
wits
those.
and stuff, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we all have skeletons inside us.
Yeah. It's just scary when they come out and start asking questions and making demands.
Take better care of your flesh.
Drink more milk.
Can't tell me what to do, bro.
You're not the boss of me. Don't be so sure.
And then the skeleton worked really hard and got promoted.
Yeah, while you still were in the floor level workforce. The shame.
Your skeleton is a manager, while you're just a office jockey.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? I think the problem is I'm so spineless nowadays.
Doom ba doom boom 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 ba doom doodle doo.
Goddamn
Right, so
thousands of
anyway.
their affirmative action.
What a splendid woodland. Just look at those cyclops standing about. Wait, there's a cyclops standing about. Let's wreck him.
It's a resource.
Right. Let's load up that Arc of Might. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna
Seriously.
hit you in the butt.
Seriously, that guy, wouldn't he be almost be counted as a resource? I mean, he has
And
a
here we
great
go.
iron helmet.
Just bounced off. At least he fell down, that's what counts. Alright, let's stand on top of him and do an Arc of Might. Kami. And that killed him!
Good stuff.
Casey, what are you doing?
Oh my god!
He just rode the poor dying Cyclop down.
I think Casey has some serious rage issues.
Still, that felt good. Holy crap.
Wouldn't you if your name was Casey?
I would have a train.
Seek new allies. Where that fails,
Wait, let's see. Need to go over this direction, right? Trying to remember how to get to that damn place. I always lose track of how you actually get up there. Oh wait, right, like so. I am terrible. Also, I like that it's still supposed to be morning, but it's so dark I have to use the freaking lantern so that the people watching the stream can see what we're doing.
Well, it's Cursewood.
I suppose. And the pawns just walk up, they don't give a shit. Well, I'm sorry for lacking of stamina, but I weigh like 400 pounds. Shit.
But you still jump like an athlete.
That's because I'm your dad.
Of course. Your dad doesn't care about weight. He
We
just
don't
does
take
shit.
kindly to trespassers. Well, this isn't actually your land, so I don't give a shit.
I don't think
You're
anybody
trespassing.
kindly to trespassers.
I love trespassers. I'm like, whoa, you broke into my home. God damn, let me put on some tea.
And then stab you in the knee.
The land light with spots where useful material.
No, I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? What the hell is she wearing?
Don't ask, don't tell.
Okay. It's fine.
Alright. Whee! Off we go into Soul Flayer Canyon.
Soul Flayer Canyon.
Yup.
Yeah, I have a summer's home there.
On what floor, I was about to ask.
Soul Flayer Canyon. It's a nice place. It's lovely in the summers.
Seems it opens into a larger cavern.
Not that you can tell a difference.
Yeah.
Must be next.
Snowhawk is raiding hard. Okay, guys, look, this is...
Elistor is taking bets on how many pawns will fall today.
Please, don't remind me. We're probably going to get through here with like half our party gone, most likely.
You know what they say? Fly on the wings of love.
Oh god, why? Why did I have to get reminded about that song at this time? It's 2013 for crying out loud. Please, let us just forgive and forget. Right, there we go.
the bridge is falling.
So you guys are just hanging out on that ladder.
Great plan.
I'm not entirely sure you thought this cunning plan all the way through.
I would love for it if someone was actually climbing that ladder when you slide it down it.
That actually works perfectly fine. It doesn't even interfere with either of you. Through some sort of arcane magic.
I am horribly disappointed in that. Because honestly, you have a huge character and a really tiny daughter.
I could just extend my arms and legs and I could slide over her.
Nice point.
Wait, there's Silversaurius down here? Where are you? Oh, there you are! Allow me to smack you in the face, for good sir.
Is it a chameleon? Oh, those guys.
Keep on smacking him. That's, oh god, there's a spider here.
In case it's like, the first strike shall be mine, but... Yeah, right. Right.
Alright, let's see if we can load up the Arc of Might and hit these guys.
Yeah, and then I'll
Nice.
use that fly in my room.
Come at me, bro. Oh no! I have fallen asleep. I feel asleep.
Why don't you just do the other special attack?
Urgh. I suppose I could do the active atonement actually. And your kid got eaten alive.
Bye bye. The Weeping Strike.
That Saurian is not doing anything. He's not stupid enough to hit me when I'm in that readied pose.
And you can't move when you're in that pose either.
Nope.
That kind of
Location
sucks.
increase.
And Elistor says triumphantly, "We got one down." And Pantirut mentions, "I'd warrant that's a one-way fall." Yes.
Yes, it
One
is.
rarely falls in both directions. It's called gravity.
Now. You say such things, but just you wait until we get a bit further into the game and I'll show you that falling is not in one direction. Because if there's magic involved... Oh man, did you see my pro strategy of jumping over his thrown item? That's how I do it.
Yeah, you see him throwing stuff and you're like, fuck this, jumps over it.
And then you hit them on the head. And then they're dead. That's how we do it.
And Pantirus is now looking forward to this.
Oh god. Fucking phantoms!
How do you even hit the phantom?
With magic, usually.
With a big hammer.
Oh, hello. This chest has respawned. More Argens! Excellent. Now let's get the fuck out of here. I have had enough of poltergeists and phantoms and laughing children. Laughing children in particular, I hate them. Ah, children, ugh.
Who doesn't?
I was about to make a terrible pedophile joke there, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you can figure it out yourselves.
Jimmy Savile, Michael Jackson, take your pick.
Ha! Oh, ow. I thought I would grab onto the harpy and then throw her down, but she started just flying off with me instead. Plan not quite cunningly thought through.
I thought you pick her up like you pick up a bird, like holding the wings or the talons forward. And then you could just release her into the wild when you were done.
More like into a pot of boiling water.
Yeah, on that. You need to
Tonight
pluck
I
her
dine
first.
on harpy soup.
Casey's possessed. And it grew.
Oh dear.
And now there's health restoring going on.
I think I'm on my own now, aren't I?
Well, maybe.
No, Violet and Casey are still both alive. They're just off somewhere.
Doing
I have
some
no
private
idea
stuff,
what the hell they're
apparently.
doing.
It seems private in any case. You will regret it. Holy crap.
Wreck 'em.
Burninating the countryside. Or burninating your backside.
More like, yeah. Ouch, my butt. I literally just spiders and goblins. Oh, whoa! No, let me go. Don't even try, you harpy piece of shit.
Elistor mentions that your dad is mad because his daughter is dead. And Chief mentions that, so your dad is anti-Batman. Anti-Batman. Thor. In disguise.
There we go.
That's your dad.
Anti-Batman man.
Yeah, anti-Batman Thor in disguise, man. That's your dad.
Seems legit.
Yeah, totally.
Journeys end swiftly for the unprepared. And people get possessed and pulled into the darkness.
Oh.
They never explain what the darkness is. People just disappear into the ground and then they're gone.
Yeah, except for your kid, who comes back.
Oh.
But now you're at Granny's
keeping
place.
a member of my family down, yeah. Or is that your family? I'm not entirely sure.
It's probably your family.
I feel pins and needles. Phantasms, master. Shut up. I'm trying to climb a mountain here. Leave me alone.
I feel tingly inside. Maybe it's phantoms.
I just really like the idea of someone going, wait a minute. I have a strange sensation. Like I'm sitting on pins and needles. It's probably poltergeists.
Maybe you should have chosen another chair.
Hello there, God. Never mind my pawns. They're just terrible at what they do. Right, so. Welcome back, my dear. How did you enjoy your vacation in the darkness?
Hello.
'Tis a heavy onus the men here bear.
'Tis a heavy onus they bear. I don't care.
What the hell is an onus?
Traditionally, it was a spoke that attached oxen to a wagon
Ah,
or other
okay.
tool, which means that if you carry the onus, it means that you carry the weight and
Ah.
the work itself. Today, it's usually meant that you carry a working responsibility.
So it used to be that you're carrying a heavy load, now it's like you're doing your thing. You're doing a decent day's job.
Well, most people don't do that these days.
Ah,
Most
true.
people don't say onus these days.
That is also true, actually.
Oh yes. It's not something that
people
comes
like
up in...
me, I guess. People like me use the word onus sometimes, but normal people don't.
I mean, it's kind of... People misinterpret it in normal discussions.
Let me tell you about my onus.
My onus is heavy to bear today. No,
Let's not discuss your onus ever again.
it will not work.
Alright, let's get rid of as much stuff as possible here that we don't actually need. Blade Leaf, for example, does the same thing as Miserate, it's just twice as heavy. Why am I even carrying that shit around? God damn it. Really need to upgrade my gear or something so that it weighs less. I think that's probably the only chance we have at the moment.
And one would think that their big problem would be, well, the equipment, but apparently...
No.
I mean, carrying a suit of armor is really fucking heavy.
At least if you're not wearing it.
Oh, yes. But on the other hand, carrying like 10 bottles of stuff is also kind of difficult.
And we don't have anything. What we need to upgrade this damn stuff. We can upgrade the pants! we can decrease the weight of the pants by 20 grams. Worth it!
Woohoo! 20 grams less of pants.
What did you do? Get rid of unnecessary threads? Pull off the brand mark?
No, you equipped them with the foreign knives. That helped.
Put some foreign knives on there, it would be lighter. What? Yeah, yes, trust me. I've done this a million times.
It's those Asians, you know. Or, well, whatever.
Secrets of the Orient.
Yeah, exactly. Secrets of the Orient.
I see. Oh, we can actually upgrade her full chain hose into the maximum level. Excellent. For that you need a freakish mane.
It's crazy, man.
And hey, we can actually upgrade the Griffith cloak to the maximum level as well. Hello.
Nice.
Well then, let's get at it.
I think what he does is he makes certain parts of the armor immune to the effects of the Higgs boson field, so they no longer have mass.
There you go. I am willing to accept this without even asking any further questions.
That is one awesome dude.
I trust this guy, you know. If he can do that so haphazardly, yeah.
Yeah,
Just name it, sir.
I agree.
Let's see, do we have any new skills? Oh yes, Act of Vengeance.
Never forget, never forgive.
I am vengeance. Then we have stuff like this, but no.
Well, just name it, sir. Come again.
Right, maybe we should rest, I realize. Again. Might as well.
Just name it, sir.
Let's take a nap until morning. And then we're going to go chase dragons.
Yay!
Or, well, a very specific dragon at least. Whew. Okay, here we go. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Stand aside, citizen. Arisen coming through. I've come to slay the dragon. And as it turns out, the fabled dragon temple is actually just past this cellar door here. For some reason. It was there all along. And yeah, that's actually it. It's revealed that they literally built this place on top of the dragon temple.
And someone thought that that was a really great idea.
It's the best idea.
Yeah. Why didn't they bury it up atop the pet cemetery? I mean, it was such a great location.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Now then, let's see if you recognize this area. Because we have been here before. It's time to confront the dragon.
Dragon, we're near.
I can feel the dragon. No, you
Why
can't.
was that caption needed?
You can't
Yes.
feel dragons.
You just go up to it and like, it was you, wasn't it? It was
Yes.
you in the foyer with the monkey hand.
Grigori just peers at you completely quizzically. Goes, wait, what?
And that's when you yell, surprise attack! And attack him.
Hello, a Saurian. Now these guys, check out the size of these things.
Whoa.
Because now it's time to face tier 3 enemies.
Which is basically tier 2 enemies, just larger.
Yeah, they have different abilities.
And colors.
And your kid is manhandling that poor thing. And she also reminds us that, yeah, by the way, if you fall here, you're definitely going to die, so don't do that.
I really like the way that she was like giving him a massage there.
My first female pawn that I had in my own game, she had this strange idea where she really desperately wanted to cuddle with wolves. She would just launch on top of them, and then she would just hold them down.
Maybe she just loves dogs.
I suppose.
She'd run up to them and under her breath she'd be like, "Oh, my whooshy, 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 whooshy." Even have
Chased
dogs.
my wrath, reptile.
Dang, smack talking has begun.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. And by that you naturally mean that you actually think that you did anything, right? Heh.
Let's press on.
Heh.
It's dark ahead. Best we carried a lantern.
Now check this place.
Follow me, Arisen.
There's an entire ancient city over here.
That's cool, I guess.
Guess that's neat. Path to Dragon's Domain. Wow, that's... yeah, that's inspired.
Yeah, and they built the fortress there. And they didn't like use the structures that were already there, but they like, nah, we're gonna build a fortress right next to it, like here. That's a good idea.
And now we're fighting a new type of harpy as well that has bat wings.
And very white boobs.
They don't get out in the sun much.
Yeah.
Some help here, please.
On solid ground, the advantage is ours.
Women in gaming. Boobs.
Barely worth it.
Harpies in gaming.
Boobs.
And now we found the Orlux shield, which we will not be using because we're not a class that uses shields.
Who needs a shield?
I know, right?
Even dragons die.
Only cowards use shields. And people who are historically accurate and, you know, like to survive.
Bah.
We must be cautious.
When those guys are like crawling on the ground, where do they keep their spears?
Attached to their backs with magnets.
Oh, that explains it. Kind of an advanced race.
Yeah, that's right. Whip him good.
We have triumphed.
Let's see, I believe it's over here that you can climb down here. And there's a chest. Yep, this is it. Be very careful here, by the way, because if you fall, you are going to be very embarrassed.
I'm very dead.
Yes, very, very much so.
But at least you get a golden belt,
Yep.
which will weigh less if you upgrade it.
Yep. I scratched off some gold, bro. It's lighter now.
Yeah, you carve in like some mystical
Wait,
ruins.
now it's
that-
just a belt. Yeah, I know, it's great.
It's an awesome belt. And you just poked his tail off. What the hell?
I'll just stay here. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I am off.
Leave it to us. We have triumphed.
Now, if you haven't noticed already, tier 3 enemies are sort of resilient.
And they don't seem that much more dangerous, but they do take a beating.
Yep. When they do hit you, though, they sort of hurt. But yeah, I mean, Saurians in particular have always been pretty tough in this game. It's just that these guys are extra tough. And also, if they bite you, they set you on fire somehow.
What?
That's how it works, you see.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally logical. Fine. Usually do that as well. I like bite people and they like.
Didn't expect that, did you?
Yeah. It's like the best surprise attack ever. I bite them, they turn on fire. Poof.
They never have to cook their food. They just eat it and it cooks in their mouth.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
It's
great, actually.
It's an awesome feeling.
It reminds me though of Dark Souls for the PC version because you can hack so much and you can actually affect other people's games. This one common hack now is that when you use just strike the air with a weapon, it has the effect of dropping a black firebomb on whoever you're invading. Which is great. So you just invade him and then you just flail in the air and he's set on fire. And there's nothing you can do about it.
But you would never do something like that, right, Arthur?
Never. Seriously though, I would never hack. I'm not even big on antagonistic multiplayer, so hacking is just about as far from my area of competence and enjoyment that I can possibly get, more or less. Hell yeah, Dragon Spit. Let's throw some Dragon Spit at the dragon. I'm sure that will work beautifully.
Why not? Just show him what you think of him.
I guess he'll be so completely disgusted he'll just lose his will to fight.
He's like, what's this? Oh, you actually saved up Dragon's Spit?
And down here,
at me?
we have wolves.
Of course.
The worst kind of wolves, actually.
You're going to
Fire-breathing wolves.
And the dragon's just going to look at you kind of funny and fly away.
Say hello to the hellhounds. These guys right here.
Also, I'm still like, they really had fire-breathing dogs. Seriously.
Yep. Literal, honest-to-God hellhounds.
It would appear there's more than one.
I mean, yeah. Who thought it was a good idea?
Let's hope they don't hunt in packs.
The best thing about the hellhounds, though, is that if they grab onto you, they will drag you off. The other dog-type enemies will just be satisfied with biting you where you are, but hellhounds will actually drag you off, away from your pawns, and then they will feast on you. They will also invite their friends that are not currently engaged in combat to help out. And if you haven't realized already, that fire attack hits like a fucking Mack truck. They also have this tendency to jump slightly out of the way. And here we go. Yeah, ow, 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 ow. And then they just gnaw on you, and that's basically enough to almost kill you.
Well, at least your kid has learned about it.
I have learned that these guys suck.
And both your kid and Violet are down.
Yeah, basically everyone goes down when you meet the hellhounds for the first time, because they are some of the most annoying enemies in the game.
But your pawns and stuff actually learn how to fight them.
Get away from me! Now this would all be okay if you could use, Act of Vengeance or something like that to actually, wreck the bastards. But the thing is you can't. Because that Fury Explosion Death Destruction Ball is enough to knock you off your feet, pretty much guaranteed. And then you're in the shit. They also have an unfortunate tendency of just running away from you all the time, which makes them even more annoying.
Especially as a melee character.
Yeah.
And, worst of all, they hunt in packs.
That they do.
They don't really hunt, actually. They just kind of wait around for you to come by so they can wreck your shit.
Geisteller mentions that you can tank it with a warrior perk during a focus attack.
Yeah, if you have unlocked the perk that has you take half damage and resist knockdown as possible, but even then, it's not really a good idea because it's unblocked fire damage. That shit hurts. Have at thee, indeed. Right, there we go. And suddenly a corridor full of spiders. Why?
Because they need to throw every enemy at the game at you.
Hey, did you remember to bring antidotes? No. Here, have some spiders.
Yeah, it's the final part of the game. Of course you have to meet everything.
Hey, remember this super annoying enemy? We do.
Yeah, you know, there's a room here full of ice where the Yetis are. It's totally illogical.
Now, just like last time we were here, right at the very start of the game, there's a chimera here. Only this chimera is a bit different. See, this is a gore chimera. It is bigger, nastier, and generally more of a dick.
It comes from the land of gore.
I wish not. I sincerely hope that it is not the case. Because that would be terrible. So I'm going to poke it in the butt.
It's probably exactly what it wants.
You're just giving it what it wants. Stop hitting it in the butt.
Yeah, maybe if you had a masochistic enemy that actually liked being hit.
Right, let's load up an Arc of Might and see if we can get at this asshole.
Literally, this asshole.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Kitty.
Every time, bro. Every time.
Oh god. That did a lot of damage.
Gosh darn it. Now the goat is healing the rest of the body. That's why I was aiming for the goat. We need to get rid of that fucker ASAP. Because it can cast healing spells. And will do so quite frequently.
Goats are well versed in the ways of medicine.
Actually, they are.
You don't say.
Let me tell you.
Did you know
there's something
was a goat?
Let's load up another Arc of Might and see if we can sneak up on him. Oh god, poison. And I'm on fire. And the frame rate is 0. Oh god, no! Ah, someone help me!
Nom.
Don't eat me!
Warriors are delicious.
I'll show you delicious you can chew. Whoa, hello. That hurts. I suppose it's time to see if we can recover our... there we go. Alright, it's down. Let's see if we can keep it down so I can Arc of Might the bastard.
You guys tell him don't miss the Magikarp cave.
Fuck you.
On the soldier remains near the door. And wear it during Grigori's fight to turn it into Gyarados cape.
Sounds interesting.
Sounds legit.
Let's see then.
I assume if you get the Magikarp cape, you can only just flop around on the ground helplessly.
Tattered mantle. That's all I could find. Was that what he meant?
It's a shitty cape. That becomes very awesome if fully upped. It's Savant's cape. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Just put some patches on it. It won't be tattered anymore.
Yeah, and it'll weight less.
But oh!
Some of the antimatter patches.
Antimatter patches. Wow, that would be the greatest thing. Just put that shit on there. Right, so, okay, the Tattered Mantle gives you a minus resistance to everything, it seems. That's great.
It is a magic cape.
A worn threadbare mantle stained the color of countless battles.
It's really good when dragon forged.
Spoilers!
Okay, spoilers.
P.S.
What I just said was a spoiler. If you did not want to know it, forget it. Put it on, Arthur.
I already have. Let's see. Press that one, press that one. Let's go stand on this one.
The dragon awaits.
I do like, though, that they just have lots of money lying around to clue you into, hey, guess what? After you beat the dragon, the game probably isn't over.
Rousing incense.
Move fast, do you see anything? Everyone's standing in a little clump on my one end, and I'm taking up the entire rest of the thing. Because I am huge, and you are tiny.
You're the main character. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Alright, here we go!
I mean, seriously, who would want a job as a pawn? That's like, we're looking for henchmen.
Well, if you are born a pawn, then becoming the pawn of an Arisen is the greatest thing ever. Because otherwise you're just sitting around in the rift doing nothing.
Oh yeah. Okay then. And anything is better than the rift. So what do you do in the rift for fun? Well, we walk around the mists.
Fun? Let me tell you about fun.
We play chess, but there's nothing but pawns.
Actually, you must remember the first pawn you get is actually named Rook. See, it is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you about chess jokes.
I'm laughing.
If you continue on, you will not be able to return for some time. Make sure you're amply prepared. Thank you, video game.
No.
Wow, this huge hall doesn't look imposing or foreshadowing at all.
It probably isn't. It's probably full of Care Bear stairs. Care
God.
Bears.
What is your purpose here?
Time to put on the sound.
If you sought to live, you had naught but run and hide yourself away. But then, tell
Eleanor!
me, what does it mean to live in truth? To wage war against the passing of day. To pray to the unseen for a few breaths more. To
What is a man?
Yep.
from stone and spawn new life in turn. Mankind has done this, yes, and more. But is the tapestry you weave truly of your own design?
We eat when hungry, and we sleep when tired of eating. We kill them as we want them dead.
Their kind is easy to fathom. They go on living from simple fear of death. But not mankind. Some welcome the end with arms outstretched, while others come to face death incarnate, arms in hand. I ask again, what is your purpose here, Arisen? One path to your survival lies in my defeat. Still my heart, and you stay the coming end. Another path before you is to offer up that which you hold most dear. Abandon all delusions of control. For the price of a single life, I shall leave this land in peace. As my vanquisher, the duchy would bow to you. Wealth and power are sweet anodyne for heartache. You'll not gainsay my terms are more than generous. If it matters aught, the man who rules this land now won that honor through just such a bargain. The decision is yours, Arisen. Now, choose.
Right, so here's the deal. Let's see. We can either sacrifice our love interest. Grigori will gobble him up and fly away.
Yay!
And then we win!
Woohoo!
Sort of.
Yeah,
See,
you know.
that's what Duke Edmund did. And that's why he is trying to strangle young women to death and generally being completely mentally damaged beyond any sort of repair. Now, we can do that. Or we can punch the dragon in the snout. And see where we go from there.
I get the feeling that abandoning your love interest just gives you a bad end.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the bad ending if such a thing exists in Dragon's Dogma.
Well, the question is, the biggest question we must all ask ourselves is, what would your dad do?
Snout punching it is.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro!
I think the chief says it clearly with punch everything.
It is a fool's choice, Arisen. But better fool than craven. I knew your mind ere you came.
Well, he obviously, if he was almighty and couldn't be defeated,
This final
then he wouldn't give us a choice.
and fight.
He'd just eat people.
Your choice is made, Arisen. As you have willed it, so shall it be.
Okay, step 1. Leg it!
Excellent. Is that how we win?
Yes, actually. Go, Elinor. I shall best the dragon. Or something. I honestly don't have much in the way of a plan right now. I mean, look at that thing. It's pretty
Chest
big.
melt.
And he's really angry. Let's away for now. Sounds like a plan. Here's Grigori.
It's hard to just say, let's run like fucks. I love how you say, I will fight you, and then you just run away.
Well, you know, fight him on my terms.
Yeah, sure.
Now the final battle. Objective, fight back. Yeah, sure, about that.
Not just attack blindly.
I'll steal it and strike from above.
Yeah, right in the face.
Fighting
Oh,
back
God.
is a fool's choice.
Fire breath incoming, guys. I have learned of beasts. The ultimate beast, I was about to say. And now he's trying to just shoulder tackle his way in there. And did seriously everyone manage to get killed? Oh, pawns. You are the worst.
Now it's going to happen again because they have no idea how fire works.
Ugh.
Hell yeah. So you hit him once and then you run away.
Show me your power. I'll smack ya. I'll smack ya good, bruh.
Guys tell us flee after this slam.
This is not fair, nor do
And Lurkopter says, let Arthur play the game.
Yeah. Hit you in the balls.
Do dragons have balls? I mean, outside the body.
That is a good question, actually, since they're reptiles.
Yeah, I mean, they don't.
Casey, did you manage to get down? Yes, you did.
Furry.
Oh, Casey, I can't even get at you now, can I? Oh, there we go. They despawned just in time to let you through. Man, you sure are worthless as an asshole, Casey. Now get up. There's a dragon here. No, seriously, there's a dragon right there, bro.
So
And
if
how
you were,
we flee.
if you were a rogue, you could just climb up his back and like run around on him.
Yep.
But we're not.
Yeah. So we run.
For now. Just you wait, asshole. I'll get you yet.
I'm just wondering, what are your terms?
And Casey seriously ran into the fire breath because he is a giant moron.
Yeah, it's a great. It was a great plan. The execution was, you know.
Planning was flawless, execution was less than desirable. And Casey got burned to death again. Wow, you have managed to get hit by every single fire breath so far. You are amazing.
Well, everyone needs a hobby.
And then he tries to climb up the dragon because he's like, you know what, maybe this time it will work.
I'm starting to think this Casey guy isn't very bright.
Your
I'm
theory
starting
that
to
he's a
think
traitor
you're
is seeming increasingly likely.
Yeah, only a stupid person would be
God.
a traitor to your dad.
Oh, that hurts. It only gets tougher from here, Master. Well, I'm not surprised. Oh god, someone please let me out.
We're doing fine. We've already got a fifth of his first health bar
Oh,
out.
goodness gracious. Casey.
A fifth? Well, that's...
Oh, gosh darn it.
Not this spawn, not this day.
So you're the hero of the group, right?
Yes.
That's right, I'm the boss. Let's see. There we go. I think we have access to actually attacking the heart now, right? Yes, we do.
Oh, damn.
And now he's legging it. Because now we have taught the dragon fear. Go on, lads.
I don't know if I would go that far.
Yeah.
Come on, keep morale high, damn it.
I don't really fear mosquitoes, you know. They are just irritating.
But what if they have malaria?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a really, really long bridge without any sense of protection. Seems like a really good idea. Let's just run down this thing and see what happens.
Come on, guys.
All
This is gonna
together
be
now.
awesome. This is gonna be awesome.
Casey has a very bad feeling about, oh, hello, there's a dragon here. Imagine that.
I never would have. I don't see how that would be a problem.
My favorite part about this bit, is that the pawns basically just run ahead of you. They're like, fuck this noise. And there you are desperately trying to catch up and you're going, okay. Sure, guys.
That's because if they die from something, then you won't have to go after them to find them.
Help!
Fuck your shit, boss.
We've had enough of this whole Arisen business.
Yeah, you're on your own, Dan. Seriously.
Jump!
Let's walk.
So fast.
Let's walk the last of the
Oh, my asthma.
My asthma.
Should probably add some oil to this thing. Oh no, we don't have any oil.
Can you
We're damned. We're doomed.
Can you rename Violetta to Captain Obvious? This path leads upwards.
We could probably name them all Captain Obvious. Just varying ranks of obvious. Corporal Obvious, Private Obvious.
Grr, I'm a dragon. Grr.
Retreat to that tower. You can strike it from the rooftop. Find an opening, then strike.
Head for the top of the tower. He won't see you there.
Exactly.
You can make us stand here.
No, we shall not make us stand here, Casey. That's... Oh, yeah, see, that's when the bridge explodes. Surprising absolutely no one, Casey's advice is shit.
I'll steal it and strike from above.
Is he able to run between the legs of the dragon here? Oh, hello.
Don't look at his privates.
Very well.
By the size of them, they're probably more like mages.
Oh yeah. Oh snap. This is beginning to look more and more like Mirror's Edge or something.
This is the parkour part of the boss fight.
Yeah, the running away part of the game. You spent the entire game running into things, now you're running away. Finally.
At long last, I have learned of beasts, and that the best idea is to just get the fuck out of there.
It's like a Disney movie. You're the tough guy who faced every challenge, and now you've learned that maybe I should run away sometime to save your girlfriend.
Brr.
Fight. Cling to life.
Get on the ballista!
Fight, cling to life. No! You're not the boss of me.
Now we pissed him off.
Oh yes.
Run, your dad, run! The dragon is right behind you! But what the dragon did not expect was an extra passenger. Also, I like that this is actually a unique set of loading screen messages right here.
Pity will run this hill. Return to the earth.
Right, let's just climb on this dragon back, yeah. I'm okay. oh god, harpies.
I have to say, this is pretty cool as far as, final battles go.
And it's barely started.
Your life. Your very heart rests here within me.
I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there.
Reclaim that which you have lost.
This part would be awesome if we were a mage.
Help! Help!
For what reason would you ever want to climb up there if you're a mage?
And as you draw close to the heart, you can hear and feel a heartbeat in the background. And now the electric guitars come in. This is a great QT to fail, by the way. Not that I'm going
Your parachute.
Use the tattered mantle. Flop. Then you just slowly descend. If you didn't find and equip the Tainted Mantle, you just smack into the ground and die.
Yeah. Because it's actually the Bat Mantle.
Nice dodge. Heart resonance.
The hell?
Now the best part about that fall is that after that we mysteriously stand up here and it is never explained how we survived the fall. And then
Maybe we
the
just
pawns just jump down like fucking Power Rangers. It's like, what the f... Smack him right in the heart, boys.
Well, maybe the dragon slowed your descent somehow. Wants you to stay alive.
It's all part of his great plan.
Yeah, he was sitting there and all aiming for you to be saved, so you could hit him in his balls again. Or yeah, his heart thingy sticking out of his chest.
And it feels good to actually be able to... Ow. Oh goodness. To be able to hit that damn heart with something that has a bit of range to it. Because the first time I came here I was using daggers. I couldn't reach the damn thing.
Can you, like, cling to his belly? Like, climb on it?
I don't think you can cling to his belly, particularly. But you can climb pretty much everywhere else. I'm on fire. Oh, there's a dragon. Hello, dragon.
Are you playing peekaboo with the dragon?
Yes, I am.
Sweet.
Alright, dragon, get over here.
All dragons deserve to get some peekaboo.
Get over here,
before they
dragon.
die.
I'm gonna smack ya.
Time to lay down the smacking.
And I missed him completely.
But on the other hand, his tail missed you completely as well. So, I mean...
I'll take what I can get, yeah.
Yeah, when his tail clips right through you then, you know. Hollow vessel of the form of a man.
Yep. Because as has been noted, dragons can actually take controls of pawns. Because they possess the same power as the Arisen. In Grigori's case, though, he just basically goes, well, sorry, but your guy is now my guy, so yeah.
Your kid's on my side.
No, it can't be.
You know this to be true.
That was effective, Violetta notes, yeah. I sort of put my entire being into a single blow again, straight under his heart.
It is aloft. It can fly. My
A
God.
dragon flying?
Had we the means to shoot it down, like magic. Maybe.
We are the axis about which the world turns, Arisen. Time itself flows with your footsteps.
That's what she said. Notes.
Wait, what?
That's what I heard too.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could fire from that position.
Will not give themselves whole to their cause.
Let's see here then. We can.
For extra shits and giggles, use explosive shot and manage to hit it in the heart, because it's ridiculous. And also like that we cannot reach it from the ground. It's like, yeah, you don't say. Maybe if we had really, really long arms.
Or a really, really long stick.
Did we bring any 10-foot poles? It might be enough.
A great plan.
Get one of those things you use
Oh
to
man!
get fruit from the tree.
Wow! That I did not actually expect to work.
Whoa!
That was the luckiest shot of the year. Holy crap! That was ridiculous.
And now you have to run down to fight it.
Whoa! And these guys just hit them again.
I get the feeling that this is kind of like the kind of battle that you need to get an elevator down to get down to fight him.
Pew pew!
Casey, aim for the heart. Casey. Did you just pick up Casey and move him?
Yes, I got his ugly face out of the way.
Excellent.
Dad to show you how it's done.
Now check your kid right down there. Holy shit. Hero mode engage.
Your kid does not
Oh
take
dear,
shit
oh
from
dear.
anyone.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
No! They hold the advantage! We cannot reach them from the ground.
Ancient dragon magic.
They hold the advantage. That is not the right pronoun.
Had with the means
Man,
to
I
shoot
sure
down.
am glad that this wall was here.
Whoa!
Right, there we go. I'm fine, everyone. Except that he wrecked our ballista, so we're in shit.
You can still look at him and give him stern looks and stuff.
Now, sir. That is no way to fight. Are you a coward?
Well, you were shooting it with fucking siege weapons. I was looking at it. Who is the coward?
Well, if he's that big, you know.
You need to look big, yeah. What?
Maybe I can hit him from here. I'll just have to... No, it's too far up.
Get down!
Whoa! I'm on fire again. Oh hey, Casey actually dodge rolled that. That was pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Must be a first.
Too little, too late.
Sadly, yes. Let's see, do we have any interesting stuff here? Let's just...
Nuts out.
Yeah. Let's improve our defenses and improve our strength using magical salves made by ancient Nordic gladiators.
Awesome. Steel nut salve. Sounds awesome. Balls of steel.
You know it, baby.
Are you actually...
I'm imagining your dad just sticking his hand down his pants in the middle of battle to apply that.
Here we go! And that's basically it. I think it's so amazing that you actually have something that gives you balls of steel.
And that it actually gives you an effect in battle.
Visit upon me is the self-same pain I
There we go! Hell yeah! 3 health pots,
Damn.
baby! Fuck you, dragon! And yes, for those who did not notice, that was indeed 3 entire health bars in one go.
That's the way to go, Dad. That's your dad.
Pretty much.
Seriously, I could write like an essay on why your dad is such an awesome name.
Oof. Right, now before he hits us again, let's refill some health.
Your dad basically stands for everything we look up to in terms of masculinity.
And he's not that macho masculine ideal either. He's the image of the protective father who's willing to give his life to save both his children and the children of all other parents in this world.
Yeah, and the fact that he isn't like the egoistical version of my dad is stronger than your dad. He's literally your dad. He's never my dad. He's always your dad, and he's awesome.
And everyone's down. Goodness gracious. It seems that the dragon is down too, actually.
Arthur, you really stumbled directly into, into the human condition when you decided to name your weird-looking wrestler your dad.
Wasn't it the stream that decided?
Oh yeah. Well, there you go.
But yeah, Arthur played him, so...
Yeah, I designed the character, and then everyone decided together that there was only one name for so. Oh dear, here we go. Yeah, don't get hit by that one. Just a pro tip.
Violetta didn't get the note.
That much is obvious. Holy crap.
Violetta thought it was a really good idea to stand in the middle of that, because, why not? But she's okay. You just help her up.
Someone down the dragon, please, so I can use the... Oh, god damn it, I missed by an inch.
The chest caver is really living up to its name.
Uh-huh.
Ow, I'm on fire. Let's see if we can actually down him now. Come on, I think he's down.
Yes.
Now the color of his skin is actually changing back and forth to show that he is on his last legs. And there we go.
Might. Arc of might.
The world is...
The chest has been caved, TM.
Hello, what's this?
Now we'll just have it stuffed.
Yeah, stuffed and mounted.
Whatever meaning life holds, it makes men deaf to all.
This is not even my ultimate form.
My death, you've won a future for this world. But what that future spells for you, for all men, is a truth you'll find staring back from this world's utmost depth.
No loading screen message.
Ominous.
You do not know the half of it.
Wait, why is this city crumbling?
Look what you did, Arthur.
Whoops. Pro tip. You're not actually supposed to beat the dragon.
But it's a dragon. That's what they're there for.
Arisen, you have earned back what is yours.
Now take my hand in marriage.
You've won it by rights. It is yours to use.
Now you are the dragon.
As you see fit. Remember that.
Huh?
That's not good.
So I'm guessing all those people were previously immortal, and now they're having that taken away from them, basically.
Yep, they are previous Arisen that decided to sacrifice what they held dear. The Dragonforge, in fact, was too cowardly to even face the dragon in the first place. He just went into hiding. And Edmund decided to throw away his wife. But with the dragon dead, all returns to its natural order.
So basically we did the right thing, but it was the wrong thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it was the right thing, but it's going to fuck things up for quite a while.
Eleanor! Let's go to Vegas.
I hope they kiss with the helmet on.
Clong. Alright, there we go. You beat the tutorial. Nice work. No, seriously, the real Dragon's Dogma begins here.
Elistor says, "We killed the Duke and stole his wife. It's a good ending." And Chief adds, "A bunch of peasants died. Best ending."
Finally cleared out some of those pathetic wretches.
Oh yes. I could not be happier.
Ah, so the dragon was named David.
His name was Grigori, damn it. Now, this is the scene that is so absolutely amazing since it's based entirely on who is your love interest. So you can just suddenly be blindsided by one of the knights, or a storekeeper, or whoever, basically.
So all of a sudden there's like a storekeeper in the middle of nowhere having sex with you.
Yeah, well, it's the person you save from the dragon.
Ah.
Which just makes it even weirder in a sense. But yeah, the first time for me it was the tiny little witch girl. And I basically went, wait, what the hell are you doing here? How did you... Also, is it just me, or is the font they chose for the credits text completely unreadable?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
It is really terrible.
If they want to be recognized, for making the game.
But it's really, really authentic.
Right.
Nobody could read back in those days.
It's making it hard for me to make fun of their names. That's disappointing.
Sadly, there aren't many ridiculous names in the credits.
Then it's the worst game ever.
That's it. Just shut this shit off. No silly credit names. Madeleine's face looks really ridiculous there due to the camera angle. It's like her eyes are placed in different parts of her head.
But so you can actually, if you don't like the fighting part of the game, you can actually just ignore it and just skip the end boss, all of it.
Yep.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Yeah, until some douchebag killed the dragon and kills you at the same time.
God damn it.
And you turn to dust. Or something.
You're
God
basically
damn
like
it,
cutting
Arisen!
You basically just pulled the plug on life support for like, at least 100 people.
The whole country is just
I don't
full
think
of...
there were quite that many dragon connected former
I
Arisen.
didn't really... I have no idea.
Now your dad wakes, and he realizes that something is wrong.
It was all a dream.
Yes, no. Well, that would be a ridiculously hilarious ending. That is not the case.
He realizes he was dead drunk last night. And he's wearing a pajamas.
And here's Celine, because she lives with me now. And now we have lots of cancelled quests.
Hey, Celine, you know how the
Hello,
dude
Eleanor.
just kind of, turned to dust out of nowhere? That was me. Don't tell anyone.
So basically I have a super stylish noblewoman and a super goth living in my house.
I couldn't abide living in this house.
Time to make a TV show.
Yeah.
But as I fled, I was captured by the dragon. I nearly lost all hope and courage.
I agree.
You,
Blah 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 blah. So how are you doing?
my heart.
It's a blah 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 yada yada part of the game.
We can give her all kinds of shit. She will brew some serious shit.
Very well.
Right, now see that
Sound
popping
like
up down
a
in the
secret.
top right, Dragon Forged. That means that these particular items have been upgraded to level 4. Because once you best the dragon, you actually unlock a new upgrade level.
Do they automatically get upgraded, or you just have the ability to upgrade them?
It works like this. All the equipment you wear when you defeat Grigori is automatically Dragon Forged. But if you want to Dragon Forge other things, you will need to first upgrade it if you want to increase the odds. Basically it works like this. Every time you kill a drake of any kind, there is a certain percentage chance that one of your items will be Dragon Forged. And if it's completely unupgraded, it's like 0.2% or something like that, so it's probably not happening. But if you upgrade it at the max level that you can normally upgrade, I think it's something like 30%.
But you don't have to worry, because everything you own is Dragon Forged.
Yep.
And now you need
And
to show
here it
us
is,
your tattered
finally,
cloak.
the greatest quest in the game. A challenge from a mysterious creature that says, I wait you in the frontier caverns. Duel! Who is this mysterious opponent?
Mason?
I wish. Right, so basically, ash is raining from the skies. Half of the capital city just fell into the ground and disappeared.
Let us return to the capital.
And most of the people
Good
in the
times.
chat says, look at your cloak.
Ugh, but I don't wanna.
You don't have a choice. It's a democracy out there.
Sheesh, as if.
And they want to see your clothes.
Alright, fine. Fine, I'll look at my equipment, jeez. Jeez, you guys. In any case, we can see that the icon is now a red dragon mark instead of a star. Which is all neat.
And now the chest caver is even more cavey and chesty.
Yep. And the Tainted Mantle now has 10% debilitation resistance against everything. Hooray!
And lots of other cool stuff.
It's still a worse defensive item than the Swordsman's Mantle, though.
Yeah, because the swordsman's mantle has the cool shoulder pads.
Yep. Now, as you might imagine, though, having this shit upgraded is pretty neat. The problem is, though, that it takes a long time, really, to beat enough drakes with Dragonforged equipment you really want Dragonforged. But here's the wonderful thing, though. When you beat the dragon, depending on what class you're on, what weapon you have equipped, you unlock a dragon weapon. In this case, the Dragon's Repast.
You cannot not use that.
It is literally
a
giant smiling dragon's head on a stick. Look at this thing.
Does it bite people?
I wish it did.
Oh my
But I
god.
doubt it.
You need to use that. Seriously.
Now where there used to be rabbits, there are nothing but scorch marks. And if you head down onto the beach, you notice that there are no birds. Only seagulls, feasting on what's left. But more importantly, there's a gore chimera here. And this gore chimera will spawn on this beach. Because now that we're in the post-game, guess what? This is when the real shit goes down. From this point on, there will be really high-level assholes everywhere wrecking your shit. All enemies in the game have been replaced with tier 3 enemies.
What the hell? So, you know, killing the dragon, not such a good idea then.
Nope. It basically means that now you're screwed. Fuck you. Alright lads, get him. The snake is done. That seagull has no idea what's going on.
The seagull is like, what? What is the food doing?
This doesn't make any sense.
It's almost like it's not normal.
Gosh darn it.
But does this happen even if you don't kill the dragon?
If you don't kill a dragon, the game actually ends.
So the dragon was basically keeping law and order among the monstrous beasts.
Among the natural world.
Yeah, pretty much. It was part of the natural order. There's supposed to be an Arisen and there's supposed to be a dragon.
And they're supposed to fight.
Yeah. Now, most of the time, the Arisen goes, you know what? I'm not too into this whole dying thing, so...
But sometimes...
Wait, so then the other Arisens, like, they basically took the deal that the dragon offered to them, or is that just... Oh, okay.
So basically, by killing the dragon, you turn the whole world into a hellhole.
Yep. And now we have unlocked what is essentially the real quest.
Which is?
Which will not become apparent for a while, actually.
Clear out all the monsters and reinstate a new dragon to fight?
Not quite. It's actually a lot more, shall we say, ambitious than that.
Become a dragon.
Why become a dragon when you become a god?
Oh. Good point. I guess. I thought we beat the snake.
Yeah, but it regenerates. Gore chimeras regenerate.
Oh, how lovely. But you took the snake skin.
Yep.
He must be feeling naked.
He's so embarrassed.
And then the goat regenerates, and then it heals everything. You know it's gonna happen.
Gosh darn it. Every single time. There's like one frame left until I'm ready to fire off my rocket might. And it just yells at me and my guy goes, oh no! And now he's raging hard. Wow.
This cannot be, says Casey.
I'm getting wrecked over here. Come on, Casey, get up. This isn't that bad. We're barely getting started over here. Right, this time for sure.
Oh yeah, he's down. Aim for the head. But it's seriously... Ah, that hammer isn't as good as your chest caver.
He does actually do more damage. He does have higher strength.
But...
But I am getting punched in the face. But basically all enemies in the post-game are simply a shitload tougher. Let's climb from it.
That snake regenerates really fast.
I'll be
That
right
it
back.
does.
Violet is like a yo-yo, up and down, up and down.
Yep, pretty much.
And you do very little damage.
That I do.
So basically the game becomes more and more like Dark Souls.
You have no idea.
I mean, seriously, you're doing no damage.
That's because the lion is incredibly tough.
That much is apparent.
You're supposed to climb up and strike it underneath the mane. That's where its main weak point is, but it's sort of hard to get at that from where I'm standing.
Yeah, and being a big fucking melee character, maybe you don't climb that much.
No, I don't really climb at all. Oh well. There we go.
That's all barely worth the effort. And for once, I agree with Violetta.
Right. And here we go. We have a mysterious weapon called the God's Bane in our inventory. I wonder what that's for.
Has the power to guide the chosen to true freedom. It's LSD in a stick.
You just stick it in your mouth and...
And it's freedom!
Behave yourself as the Duke's demands. Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
I sort of sank half of the city into the ground.
Does that count as behaving? The chief mentions that the thing you found might be a letter opener.
The Duke awaits.
There you go.
I fear for the
Yeah.
others in the castle besides.
The Duke awaits?
No too small mercy to be spared.
I thought you
Yep.
killed the Duke.
No, the Duke is fine. He's just like really old
Ah.
and sort of pissed.
I thought it was kind of like, the Duke is dead, long live the Duke.
The Jester has seized control.
Oh gods. It's gonna be like that prick from Skyrim, right?
I like that the dragon head on my stick is glowing now thanks to the enchantment.
It's gonna be a good effect when you meet the Duke.
I've got a big old glowing dragon's head.
Did you kill the dragon? No, I didn't. What's that stick?
Well, clearly
I-
this is not that dragon.
I found it.
Would you believe me if I told you that I went to the Tainted Mountain and the dragon was already dead? No, seriously. Cross my heart, swear to die. I had nothing to do with it. Nothing whatsoever.
And my chest caver is not the dragon chest caver.
Of course not. Hard at work for his grace, so hardly working, am I right? Goodness.
Another
Right,
day, another
let's see what the Duke is up
thousand
to.
gold pieces.
Hey, Dukey! You doing okay?
Dookie, 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 dook.
You met with the dragon.
Yeah?
You look so shy. And you have one eye in your forehead.
Minute. I don't know what you did then. of all men.
Wow, Edmund, you look a bit under the weather.
No human hands could fell that
Nice beard.
beast. No. You took the dragon's bargain. You conspired with it to wither me and usurp my seat as Duke. But
What you gonna do about it?
with me so easily.
Yeah. Now it's time to duel the Duke.
I knew neither age nor the
Oh my god.
Please, Arthur. He's an old man.
Oh
Roll
shit.
your belt.
He's a flat old man now. Sunglasses on, baby.
Deal with it. Whoa.
Hey.
you
You hit him pretty hard.
You don't say.
devilry indeed. And high treason. This brigand has joined a covenant with the dragon and struck me with a curse.
Okay, so now the entire kingdom will hate you as well.
He will tell you the beast is dead. Lies!
I like that Arisen is just standing there,
Minion.
hips cocked a bit, going like,
This land is upon its
jeez, come on.
Just look upon the hellish wall that gapes where once our city
Oh yeah, about that, I'm really sorry.
and tell me this is not the work of the dragon's dark magic.
I suppose this is the scene where they just try and rub it in that you fucked up massively.
Yeah.
Seize this traitor at once.
Leg it! Yeah! Action jump! Ooh! Deep squat. Goddamn, my knees.
The big question is, why did the whole city fall?
We shall learn in just a bit.
Alright.
I do like the objective, make good your escape. Ooh,
Do it badly.
leg it! They're right behind you, bro.
Watch your step. If you're high up, you don't want to fall down.
Eh?
I don't understand.
The city is well situated as a bit. Not that well situated, because, you know, it fell into the earth.
What's happened? I knew you for a villain. I've suffered your avarice and deception out of deference to the office of Arisen. But you have shown your true colours, sir. You are
I like that depending on how you've done certain quests and what quests you have done, Sir Maximilian will actually treat you differently.
dead or alive.
Will he ever stop hunting you?
Nope, he still obeys.
Oh. Dude, that's a big hole.
Whee! They're right behind me!
I'll have to jog slowly.
That's
Oh my
really
God,
like
they
the
suck.
running animations. it's so great.
And Violetta is fighting them already.
Help me! Help me!
They're making good your escape.
They attack in quick succession. Because there are quite a few of them, you see. Thanks for opening the door.
Armed bandits, this way, hurry!
I have to say, this whole twist is... it's pretty good. I mean, I didn't expect a whole lot of the story of this game, but it's decent.
Yeah, it's a really nice plot twist. You don't... It was unexpected, to say the least.
You kill the dragon, and then everyone hates you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hey.
Whoa. That's not good. I thought that was why you killed the dragon, to avoid that shit.
The birds!
Utmost depth.
It's only
Jump.
one thing to do, bro.
Jump. The birds will soften your fall.
Try to hit as many harpies as possible on your way down.
Yes. It's a portal.
But to
That-
where?
That eye in your forehead is disturbing me.
Whoa! Right, everyone. Welcome to the Everfall.
Yay! It's the rest of the game.
Yep.
Forever.
Whee!
It will be easier going searching this area.
It's a queer feeling. Indeed.
That's why it's called the Everfall. Because the portal at the bottom ends up right at the top.
So when do you get the portal gun?
Sadly, never. We are going to have to make do without one. Right, let's see. Do we have anything that refills health? For God's sake. There we go. Now, there are quite a few funny things you can do in Everfall, such as my favorite, slide along the walls. And smash into things.
And take no damage for that.
More or less. Right, so the Everfall consists of a number of rooms. And while the rooms and the monsters you will face within are the same, the loot is slightly randomized. And most importantly, this is where we learn what we need to do in order to advance the plot. Hello there, mysterious hooded man.
I'm sure you are of no consequence to me.
They're pawns. Because, hey everyone, remember that strange place we went down to under the Pawn Guild?
Oh
Yep,
my god.
that's where we are.
So pawns are like mole men.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would ask
Scary
all
lady.
for Arisen. Please, take this. My mistress gathered their like as she sought her way through the depths. She died as she was done. If you would take up her task, pray bring them here to me. I trust that you will see my mistress' will done. I shall await you further on.
And now we learn that the previous Arisen was collecting wake stones here for whatever reason. So now our job is to gather wake stones. Until we have 20, I believe.
Let me guess, that's gonna take a while.
It does take a while, yeah. Right, welcome to the Chamber of Confusion.
And your kid says, what is this place? The Chamber of Confusion. I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
And here we are introduced to various people that note that previous Arisen have gone down here. and been slain. But it's never been quite so dramatic before as it was this time. You know, with the whole town being swallowed up and so on.
Yeah. And with your dad coming to visit.
Oh yeah.
This looks interesting.
So, what awaits us in the Chamber of Confusion, you ask? Well, a boss monster. Basically, every chamber, more or less, has a boss monster of some kind. And in this case, it's this guy.
Are we playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Behold the fight!
Like the original Dungeons and Dragons?
Now this guy has a shield. And lots of nasty tentacles that you need to smack off.
Is it easier to cut off tentacles and stuff if you're not using a freaking hammer?
I honestly don't think so, strangely enough.
It's hammer time all the time. Tentacles.
But yeah, basically don't stand in that light. Don't stand in the way of his tentacles while his shields are up. And generally, try not to be a moron. A lot of people have a lot of trouble with this guy the first time they get him, because this is the first one you actually find. But it's really not that hard if you're just clever about it. And realize that this thing works pretty much the same as any other boss that you've ever fought in this game.
I think you should hit it with your hammer.
Yeah. I'm going for the hammer technique as well.
The hammer
it's
strat.
It's a bit far-fetched, but I think it just might work.
Whoa! Every time.
Arc of Might. Across the floor.
Now it's deploying its tentacles to just be a meanie with. Whoa! And there I go again! Ow! Whee! That hurts, you dick!
Wake up, kid. Soon you'll have depleted 1/7 of its health.
The thing is, though, that it has a mode of weakness that it enters once you've smacked off enough of its tentacles. Basically, you will get a chance to do a lot of damage.
As long as you are smart enough to kill off all the tentacles.
Yep, had to bide your time a bit. Should be noted that the tentacles that appear from underground are the same tentacles that you fought in the... Thank you. That you fought at the... when you originally went down into the Everfall. You know, the tentacle things that chased us up. That time they would spawn endlessly, but this time not so much.
And at least they don't regenerate like other monsters.
They do, actually. But it takes a while.
Okay. Oh, shield.
Oh goodness! Something is eating me! Oh god!
And Violet just stands there like, oh! Oh!
That's not very good, is it?
Is there no way that you can get a laser pointer and take care of that thing?
Let's see, there we go, now it's in its weakness mode. So let's see if we can
Yeah, when the eye is hanging out, it's kind of weak.
Yep, now put out its eye. That's when you're supposed to do it. There we go. 3 health pots, roughly.
1 attack, all the dead.
1 attack, all dead.
Oh yes. It's all dead.
Smash that eye out, yeah!
Smash it in again. Level up your kid. You should always try to
You've
level
earned a
up your kid.
trophy. Eye contact. Yeah!
More like you. Stop playing around in there, Dad.
Good times. Alright. Time to loot this place. Now, some of the chambers have chests along the walls. I'm not entirely sure if the
I
chamber
thought I
confuses
saw
us.
one right by the door, but might be mistaken.
Let's have a look around. Exhausted. Might as well explore it while we're at it anyway, so we actually have the full minimap.
Guys Teller says, please go to the Chamber of Fate.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
seems
well, what
like,
does he know?
that seems like a great idea to do now. Right, so that takes care of that. So basically what you need to do is visit these chambers over and over and over again and make enough wake stones, and once you collected them, you bring them to that pawn that we spoke to earlier. And if you have 20, you can reveal the truth about the world.
Which is that it's a video game.
Yes.
And you're actually Deadpool.
Holy shit. Leap into the Everfall to explore the next area of the ruins. Yeah.
Sounds
About
like fun.
that. Whee!
Press R2. Fuck that, just land that shit. And Tomfoolery says, if you could, check out why Case is over encumbered, please.
Hello.
That's a good question.
It's because he's weak.
A pathetic fool. I suppose it might have something to do with the fact that early he might have had his strength lowered, because at the moment it's very light. In any case, we bring Wakestones here. You might recognize this whole plate thing that we stood on early on in the game. And here is one of several new merchants.
Akim! He has a nice beard.
Golden wristbands and all kinds of other shit. There is a far, far superior merchant, though, that actually sells weapons and the like that we can get access to later in a particular room. Or rather, he's standing outside one of the chambers, to be more exact. And if we head up here...
It will return us to the surface.
Yep. To the Pawns Guild.
So I'm guessing this whole place had some kind of connection with the dragon.
Yep. Not only that, connection with how reality itself is formed. Wow, it's dark in here. I can't see shit.
Well, considering that the people in the Pawns Guild are walking around in the void.
Defeat 7 grim goblins. Defeat a wyvern.
Are we about to get into some chim level shit?
You have no idea. Hello there, Asalam.
Here we all cower with our heads to the sky, waiting for death to come on dragon's wings, and the damn ground falls out from under us. And now, have your pick. What do you like?
Or will it be today?
So, did we learn any new skills? I wonder. Not really now. Oh well.
Will it be today?
Right, let's have a nap till
Will
morning.
it be today? Understood.
And now all of the stores will be here instead, in this refugee area that is set up in the old field. Oh hey, there's a chest here that I completely forgotten to loot.
We can't have that.
Am I right? Basically, all kinds of people hang out over here now instead. Oh, it's just my beloved pawns wrecking shit. Right.
That's what they do. That's
Yeah.
how they roll.
Sad as it may be, that is pretty much it.
Well, it's a refugee camp. I'm assuming that some people died when the ground fell out under them.
Yeah, quite a few.
Not everyone can survive being falling repeatedly through a portal and then landing on a cliff face and just getting up and saying, maybe I should fight a beholder.
That's why I'm your dad and they are dead. So, as you might imagine, there are quite a few more monster spawns now. Among other things, just outside of town, more or less, there's a dragon. Or a drake, to be precise. And various other assholes, just, you know, sneaking about.
Hellhounds.
Oh yes, don't even mention the hellhounds.
No, I'm sorry, I already did.
Welp, looks like you've ruined Christmas.
Sadness.
Everyone always has to bring up the hellhounds around Christmas time. Has to be a big argument.
Yeah. Freddy the Red-Nosed Hell Dog.
Certainly no worry of ambush out here.
Anon asks, do hellhounds hunt in packs?
They do. Hell yes, they do. Pretty much everything that that you fight out here hunts in packs, actually, except for the drakes.
Thank God for that. It's a murder of drakes coming your way.
Do, 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 do.
This vacation really took a turn for the worse.
Yeah. I mean, you did the awesome thing in killing the dragon and all that, but, you know...
It was not what you were supposed to do.
You were supposed to not kill the dragon. The whole game goes through and it's like, kill the dragon, kill the dragon, kill the dragon. And then when you're actually in front of the dragon, you're supposed to kill your girlfriend instead. I don't think so.
Now, it's sort of hilarious, as the pawns noted, that if you're wielding fire damage weapons and you hit hellhounds, that just makes them more angry. Oh hey, there's a dragon over there. Let's go say hello. Hello! Now, interestingly enough, all of the dragons have their own unique personalities. And they actually speak to you.
Some are tsundere and some
Nice timing there, guys, to just get grabbed by a fucking hellhound.
Oh, God. Violetta, what are you doing?
Seriously, please. It only gets tougher from here, yeah, I'll say. There's a dragon above us. Succubi after our souls. And hellhounds trying to bite our asses. Wow, seriously, Violetta goes from nearly full health to dead.
Struggle as best you can.
Yeah, you're not doing that good as well. My consciousness fades.
And there's a sucker bee just about to hit me. God damn it. Okay.
If you never exit the menu, it will never hit you.
Truth.
The only way to truly win the game is not to play. Otherwise Violetta will just die and die
God
and
damn it,
die.
let go of me! Freaking Rassin Frassin Hell Dog Bagged Shiggity Dog. Oh, I got him on fire. This is not going well.
Your cursing is the best.
Right, so...
I think the hellhounds actually are like birds, and they think that you're their like pups. And they're just dragging you off to feed you. They just don't know that you don't eat fire.
How do you fight such a thing? Well, you can try hitting it. Usually works for me.
Humbug.
But yeah, if you got annoyed fighting wolves, say hello to hellhounds that basically dodge everything you throw at them and then has a super powerful projectile attack that they fire at will.
And your kid is out on a stroll. He just happens to have a big freaking dragon above him.
There we go. And apparently the dragon is down. Nice work! Please stop that sucker bee from putting me to sleep, will you, so I can alchemite this dragon in the heart. Gosh darn it! Why? It's the same thing every time. I am 1 inch from hitting, and it just goes nope. Come on, 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 come on. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Or you can just get smacked in the face, that works too.
Nice work.
Ow! Ow!
And your kid is like, attack the heart! What are you doing, Dad?
Fuck.
You're not my dad, that's your dad.
Why are you hitting its arm instead of its heart?
The arm is holding up Violetta, so...
There's a laughing succubus just flying around, enjoying itself. It only gets tougher from here, they know. Yes, thank you. So I've noticed. This though really annoys me in that you tend to get moved by the dragon as it falls, so you sort of miss because of that, and it's really annoying. You have yourself lined up perfectly and then the dragon falls over, and in falling over its hitbox basically moves you out of the way.
Annoying but kinda realistic.
Yep, but it also means that there's nothing you can do. Oh, hello there. Oh, hellhound, no!
Why?
It's just what we need,
I
more
landed in
hellhounds.
the fire. I landed in the fire. Oh, God. This is terrible. Stand against me, the dragon yells. Yeah, sure, I will. As soon as I get these people up and standing again. Oh god. Please stop chasing me, Mr. Dragon.
Not this day.
I mean, you're a big guy and all that, but you can jump like a frickin' bunny.
Here comes the fire breath. Violetta, what did he... Oh god, another hellhound? Where are they spawning in from?
Hell.
I know, right, I forgot. Your kid is still being controlled by the dragon, right? That's why she's smacking me around. God damn it. Okay.
Annan has a theory that the hellhounds are just trying to save you from the dragon. And Elistor asked if we can change from warrior later. Because
yes, we can.
Yeah.
Well done. There we go. You are no longer possessed, so please stop hitting me, your kid. It makes things very difficult for me. That right there is why I hate hellhounds. Because they can and will use their fire breath while you are doing your melee combo in their face. They simply do not give a shit. They can do it whenever.
And again.
Yeah, and I'm on fire. Why am I always on fire?
Fire likes you.
Now, I wish there was a way to, you know, sort of get away from the damn things that I did wouldn't fire breath you, but here's the thing. It can, whenever it pleases, just turn in the midst of its animation and aim at you, so you can't really dodge away from it. You basically have to jump over it when it comes to hits. Anything less won't do jack shit. Low defense is not a good idea. I'm just running through these things, aren't I? Jeez. Decoction of band lily. What? What are these things I'm carrying anyway? Let's see, where are you? So much stuff. And I know that there's something here that there we go.
Secret softener.
Yep.
Is that what I think it is?
I have no idea what you think it is, but...
Stool softener.
No. I'm sorry, but no. Dragon, get the fuck over here. I will hit you in the heart. But I'm not allowed to, because it doesn't actually let me walk inside of his hitbox. Because I realized that would actually be helpful. Let go of my pawns, you asshole. God damn it, Arisen, what are you doing? And that attack I just really do not like, because all he does is jump straight up and straight down, and if you are anywhere near him when he does it, you will take damage. There is no way to actually block it, unless you happen to have a big ass shield to hide behind. Which is sorta rare. Well then. We are rapidly running out of health items, I think.
We're going to die.
If only I could land a single fucking hit on his heart, but no. Fuck that noise, am I right? Come on, come on. Damn it. And every time he just jumps away, the asshole. I'm just gonna walk with my Arc of Might out. Get over here, dragon, and I'll smack you.
That's
Smack
a new
you
style.
right in the face.
Yeah, draggy.
There we go.
The horn is destroyed.
No, they hold the advantage.
And he just used his dragon shout.
I cannot move.
Dragon shout?
Yep,
That sounds kind of familiar.
I know, right? Basically what it does is that it kills all pawns. They just keel over dead, no matter their health.
Domus asks, so can Arthur ever learn that that attack just doesn't work on this dragon?
He just did, though. It's all about hitting the damn thing. If you can just hit, then there's no problem. Like so, for example. Sure, it wasn't the heart, but it was the face, and it was enough to knock the bastard over. Wreck him! Come on,
Alistair asks, why not just keep shouting all the time then? And,
because it has a cooldown, duh.
Yeah, Anon says that it's too polite. And it doesn't really matter for the Arisen.
You killed it.
Hooray!
You
Killed
bastard.
it. Yeah.
This road is frequented by peddlers.
It's
Best
good to
check
see that he
yourself
has
before
a
you wreck
good grip
yourself.
on the situation.
Oh, and over here was a greater dragon, Alula.
What the hell is that?
An Alula is a part of a wing of a creature with non-feathered wings.
Huh, cool.
From what I understand, at least.
The bastard wing.
Be ready.
You sure know a lot of things, Arthur.
I do. Because it's better to know than not know.
I don't know about that.
I suppose in certain cases ignorance is bliss, but when it comes to dragon parts, I need to be prepared.
Yeah. Saying that ignorance is bliss is the same thing as saying that a rock is really, really happy.
And it is. You have no idea how happy those rocks are. Holy shit.
Maybe I should consider that for a future career.
Become a rock? Sure, why not?
Yeah. If I'd be happy.
If you're happy and you know would be a rock. And then the song ends because everyone has turned into rocks. And rocks can't sing. It's a terrible song.
And
I
I
would
comments
rather
that succubi can be peddlers.
If you know what I mean. They peddle very particular wares. Yes.
And I do know what you mean there.
Flying bat-winged succubi. I don't know.
Does flying count as peddling?
I don't think so. From what I am aware, no. Oh god, look at all that stuff I'm carrying. Holy crap. I'm not entirely sure what they were thinking when they made it so that wakestones and wakestone shards look exactly the same.
Isn't that kind of like saying that a piece of glass is the same as a window?
Pretty much. Right, so what the heck are you carrying? Jewel of Time. Dragon Horns. Archons. Black freakish remains. All kinds of shit.
Just name it, sir.
Goodness gracious. Well, this is basically what the rest of the game is going to look like until we get to the final ending twist, which will take a while, so we are not going to be able to cover that in this stream. Why did you... You gang of fucking vandals, why?
Why not?
Just smash everything they find. Dicks.
They don't even have to try. They just run into things and they break apart.
Well, it's your kid.
I should have raised her rights. But she became a violent murderer just like her father.
Yeah. Killing dragons for a living.
It's an honorable profession.
Except for that time when you know you killed the dragon and you fucked the whole fucking country.
Whoops. My bad. My bad.
Honest mistake. Could happen to anyone.
Yeah, really, I mean...
Well, it was. There's no way you could have known.
Especially when everyone who knew, like the Dragonforge, were being super cryptic and refusing to tell you because he's an asshole.
Yeah, he preferred being turned into dust. Or at least you killing a woman.
Good times.
I love the way that when you poke with a hammer, you actually like...
Somehow. It penetrates.
It's like a battering ram. Or a goat headbutting something.
Now that's good times. Right, well then. I say we call it quits here, actually. We've beaten the dragon. We've entered the post-game. And from here on it's only going to be madness and various interesting encounters of the monstrous kind. So... well... I'm
gonna do a post-stream or just want to end the stream right now?
I think it's about time to end it, isn't it? I mean, how long have we been going?
It's like 1:30.
Yeah.
It's actually 1:45.
Skype call has lasted for 6 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Sounds about good.
I think we can probably safely call it quits.
Yep.
Well, Guys Teller asks if you think it would be possible to play DD online next time.
Oof, that is an excellent
pawns
question.
And stuff.
That's an excellent question. This user doesn't actually have a PSN handle, so I guess I would have to switch over to my actual player or set shit up. I'm not entirely sure if I can be bothered to do that. But we'll see. We'll see.
Fair enough.
Right then. Well, Buddy Gripple, Camero, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
For having me.
And a thank you to Brainamp, who sadly had to retire due to his allergies, but is probably still listening in somewhere. And of course all you wonderful viewers who have been following your dad's adventures through Dragon's Dogma for quite a while now. This is episode 10, roughly, so yeah. We've actually beaten the entire main game on stream. So let's see if we can beat the entire post-game on stream as well. That would be interesting. Well, until Tuesday then, I suppose, when it's time for more trucking, so look forward to that. Until then, though, have a good one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.